Hey Sundowners, it's Christian Dyke, and I'm coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm down here for a conference. And I ran into a premier, excellent branding and copyright lawyer, Cheryl Hodson, and I coerced her into actually talking to you guys about things like copyright and so on, and how it relates to songs. So Cheryl, I just wanted to, thank you first of all for doing this.
That was great. It's fun.
Cool. And yeah, I'd love to know if you can tell sort of the viewers a little bit more about sort of how copyright relates to songs. I understand there's more than one copyright, or how does all this sort of work?
Yeah, well, I've represented musicians for years and helped them, and trying to help entertainers and musicians to protect their rights. So one of the big things I find is that just important for musicians, they worry a lot about their music, but then they don't necessarily sometimes learn how to protect their music and the rights in their music, right? In terms of how they get paid. So what are the sources of income? And you're right, you mentioned that there's two types of copyrights that go with a song. One is for the words and the music, right, which is sometimes called the PA copyright, or that protects the song itself. Yeah. Then there's a second one, which is called the sound recording copyright, that protects the sound, any master recording you make. And those rights are licensed separately, and they have two streams of revenue. So if you're, and want to make money from your business as a musician, and you need to learn your rights and get clear on how you collect money from each of those sources of revenues. So for example, radio airplay or online streaming is going to be a performance right, okay? Mm-hmm. And those are usually collected by somebody like ASCAP or BMI. Okay. But that's not enough, right? If you put out a record and you're actually selling records either online or on YouTube, you have to have a way to collect the mechanical royalties. Now, if you're on iTunes will collect it for you, right?
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
But if you're putting out CDs or anything like that, and or recording somebody else's song or the whole thing, there is the need to actually pay them and collect the mechanical on the song. So you would have a right to collect mechanical. Say, for example, somebody else records your song, right? Okay. And puts it on an album. Then you're entitled for the record company to pay you the mechanical royalties for use of the song.
Got it. All right. There you have it, and you couldn't get it from anybody any more qualified than Cheryl. I was very lucky to get her on here, you guys. And and by the way, if anybody wants, of course, to use your legal advice for anything, how do they get a hold of you? How
about Cheryl at hodgsonlegal.com, HODGSON legal.com.
Excellent, and I'll actually put a little caption, should be showing up right around there right now on the video. And anyway, you guys have a great week. And there you have some more about copyright, and thanks a lot, Cheryl.
Hey, you're welcome. It's fun.
Cool.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.